Hey guys, and welcome back to Swansea City. We're in our first season in the Premier League, and we're still doing really well. I will admit, though, the last month has been a bit mixed. Sometimes it's gone really well. Sometimes I felt we've had some missed opportunities. But overall, I don't think I'm really in any position to complain. I've tried to move on from the disappointment of the whole Fernandes fiasco. And of course, just no transfers in general. Bit disappointing. We're going to have to try and just deal with that in the summer. But let's see what happened over the last month. Now, overall at the club, nothing big really happened. Things are quite normal. No new injuries, really. Most of our players are now back at full fitness, so we kind of have the whole squad to choose from. Great to have that back. Last time you guys saw us, we played against Everton, and it was a 0-0 draw. So, missed opportunity there possibly. Maybe we could have won the game, but maybe we could have lost the game, so I don't think I can complain. After that, we played against Stoke. Stoke, obviously, could have gone either way, I think, this game. And in the end, we lost 2-1. So this is kind of the part of the month which I was a bit annoyed with. I felt this game should have been a draw. No doubt about it. This was definitely, when you consider both teams, how well we both played, I felt it was a draw. I can't believe Stoke came away with the win in the end, especially because we scored the first goal there. Mesa scored the first goal. I thought maybe we would have it. I thought we had the tactics right. Muto, their new striker they brought in, he's not scored many goals this season from what I can remember particularly. I'll have a quick check. Yeah, 3 goals in 16 appearances. Not very good. So I was really hoping that would continue, but no, he got the goal. Then Jeff Cameron scored a penalty in the 83rd minute. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was not a damn penalty at all. It was definitely not. Even the media afterwards asked me about it, and I literally said the referee got it wrong. I was warned by the FA, of course, but it was so obvious. Like, my player was chasing after their player as he ran to get the ball, and their player just fell over. It was a total dive. I was really pissed off of that. Should have been a draw, and in the end we lost a point there, so not happy about that. And obviously Stoke get 3 points, which, I mean, at this moment in time, it's probably not a big deal. But, yeah, stupid game. After that, we played against West Ham. And this was another game where luck was just not on our side. Or, like I say, you could say maybe luck was on our side. I guess it depends how you look at it. We drew this game 3-all. Now, if you look at the stats there, you might see, obviously, West Ham 20 shots, 8 on target to our 12 and 4. It does make it look as though West Ham maybe were unlucky to draw this game. But if we go over what happened here, we can see that Bonnie scored the first goal. So I'm still been using Bonnie because he's actually been performing, pretty well most of the time when I've used him, and he still obviously wants a chance in the first team. So I've been giving it to him, and I think he's doing very well. In fact, Abraham, when he's come on, and I have given him chances at the Southampton semi-final, he's not been performing as well as he was. But yes, Bonnie scored. Then they scored. So Andre Ayew, another traitor to Swansea. So many traitors, so little time. But yes, another one scored by them. After that, we then scored a second goal. Markovic scored a second goal. Then Bonnie scored a third goal. So we were 3-1 up. About to go in the half-time, 45th minute. And then Fernandes got an own goal. Now, you can't blame Fernandes for this. This is one of those shots, basically, where their player just slammed the ball from, I guess, the side of the pitch. He wasn't even looking at goal. He was probably doing a cross-in. But he hit the ball so hard, kind of mid-level, not in the air, not on the ground, kind of body level, and it just bounced off Fernandes right into goal. Nothing Fab could have done there, and nothing Fernandes could have done. A freak goal, basically. Really stupid. And so that made it 3-2. And we came back after half-time. Andrea, you scored another goal. Made it 3-all. So, yeah, I felt like we could have won that game. But then maybe if you look at the stats, maybe you might say they actually played well. They could have won the game. So, I don't know. Maybe this was okay, but it's just from the position we were in, that stupid goal. Really felt we should have won this. We played so well that game. But yeah, so again, another wasted opportunity there. A lot of this month has felt like that. But then we play against Burnley at the end of the month, and we got a win there. So that kind of made me feel a bit better. a lot of teams around us have not been playing that well either, so it's allowed us to kind of stay competitive. Kai, or Ki, I think actually is how you pronounce it. I wasn't completely sure because he's South Korean. I thought maybe Ki was like a Chinese or Japanese thing. I wasn't sure if it was a South Korean thing or just a general thing with all of them. I wasn't completely sure if maybe it was pronounced differently. But yeah, apparently that's Ki. Ki scored a penalty, and that was it. Overall, I felt we did deserve the win, though. But getting the win against Burnley there just made the month not a disaster. I think if we'd lost that game, that would have been a disaster, because now we've got all the tough teams. Today we go up against Brighton, but then after that we got, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United. It's going to be a fun end of season. But you know what? It's been a really good season so far. How well we've done the League Cup as well. I think I could say we've done a lot of achievements, but there's definitely work that needs to be done on the team when we get into the summer. Not done well when it comes to the team, but we've done well when it comes to the league and the matches and stuff. So, yeah. Today they're up against Brighton. Brighton, though, are currently sat in 20th position. They've got hardly no points so far this season. They're relegation certainties right now, sadly. I like Brighton. I like your bird. I like your sigil. The city is quite nice as well, but you're going down. It's just a fact. Chris Houghton is still the manager. Have they done any more transfer work since last time we saw them? They brought in one player, 950,000, Victor Gyro-Kiers. Okay, 19 years old, striker. Looks pretty good for 19 years old. Not going to set the world on fire, probably. Probably is not going to be the first team striker. Under 23s, of course. But for a 19-year-old, he could develop quite nicely. And for not much money either. So, no, I think that's probably a pretty good buy by them overall. But that's really it. If we have a quick look at the competition right now, we can see here. Man United are in the lead, but only 2 points ahead of Chelsea. And Arsenal have a game in hand, so they could be 2 points ahead of Arsenal. Going to be quite a tight title race this year. Bournemouth are still 4th. Watford are 5th, and we are 6th. If I win this game, we'll go ahead of Watford. We'll be 2 points behind Bournemouth in 4th place. This is insanity right now. Man City and Liverpool just have had a really bad time this month, just like I have. It seems like they're both on 46. Tottenham have sacked their manager, and you see down here, they're not having a good season either. But Brighton only got 13 points right now. We have to be winning this game if we think we're meant to be competitive. If we think we're meant to be in this position to try and get into Europe, we have to win this game against Brighton. That's just how it is. So let's jump right in. Of course, we're favourites. Things looking pretty good overall. There's no problems with our team. The team is what you expect. We got Bonnie up front at the moment, obviously, because I say he's been playing quite well. I've liked him so far. His rating, as you can see, has gone up quite a lot. He's actually more than Abraham right now. I still think Abraham is slightly better than Bonnie overall this season. I think he's actually a better player. But Bonnie has definitely improved a lot. I want to keep seeing that because we do own him. Abraham's going to go back to Chelsea unless we buy him, of course, which we might not be able to afford him. It depends how much they want from him, and even if they want to sell him. But Bonnie, we want to see him get better and score goals. So, yeah, the rest of the team is what you expect. Sanchez, I think, got Young Player of the Month this season. So, I'm sorry, this month. So, he's been doing really nicely. Very happy with him. And the rest is what you expect. People that are back from injury and stuff like Rangel, but he's getting old now. He's probably going to be let go at the end of the season. He's just lost all his physicals right now. I think it's time for him to move on. But we commend you, man. We commend you. Today, though, we're going to be playing control, because I think we should just control the game, try and make it easy, just win the game, score a goal, get out of here, and let it be done. That's what we're going to be doing today. Must admit, Ayew has not been playing so well the last month or two. I think maybe opposition teams are starting to work out that he's important to us. So they're starting to mark him a lot more. They're starting to kind of hold his game, which has allowed Markovic, I think, to do a lot better since then. He's come in playing better than Ayew, I think. Let's have a quick look at their team. Some good players there, obviously. Brighton obviously didn't do well this season, but they do have some good players. Dunk is meant to be a really good defender. I don't know how to pronounce his name, the Frenchman, Nokore. I've always quite liked him, actually, in real life and in the game. Maybe we could try and buy Dunk, to replace Fernandez. I don't know if he's good enough to replace him. The game looks like stat-wise he's not as good. but he could be quite cheap. Yeah, maybe he's probably about as good as Bartley, really. I'm not sure. I don't know. In previous FMs, I've always liked him, but we'll see. I expect nothing but I must be calm. Let's keep things simple. I expect nothing but a win here. Come on. The Battle of the Birds, Part 2. Brighton versus Swansea. And it's raining. We're not even in Swansea today. This time we're in Brighton. And it's still raining. I mean, I guess in Brighton it's meant to... And anyone, if you're from Brighton, tell me, is it meant to rain in Brighton a lot? I feel like it's meant to, for some reason. I don't know where I've got that idea from. I guess because it's by the sea and because it's England, so it's probably going to rain. That's just how it is. Brighton there coming on the attack. Nothing really came of it, though. They've had all the shots so far and all the possession, but it's only been the first 5 minutes. Maybe they've just been holding the ball. I'm not really doing anything particularly advanced with our tactics today. We're just kind of saying push up higher and control the game. And that does not seem to be working right now. Let's wait till 15 minutes and see how it looks. Yeah, we're getting no possession and we've had no shots. Okay, this is obviously not working right now. Yeah, there's no way this is working. Okay, stop with the control. Let's go on the attack. Brighton has scored hardly any goals this season. So maybe if we go on the attack, I can trust the fact that my defense will feel quite safe. That's why I've gone push higher up, because I feel like Brighton don't normally score many goals. So their strikers maybe are not the best in the world. So maybe that'll give us a chance to be able to push forward with less risk. As you can see there, that was exactly what I'm talking about. Great position for most teams, but he missed completely. Went straight up into the air. One of the Brighton fans is going to be very happy when they pick up that ball, but not the players. But here we go. Nothing. We've had like nothing. Key here now, a free kick. Oh, that was a pretty nice free kick. You can see it looked like it was going straight in the goal, but a good save there by Ryan. Here he comes in again with a corner, but Ryan dives in. Ryan's meant to be a good goalkeeper. He's a guy a lot of people talked about for a long time. Never really got to see him play in real life. I don't think I ever have, actually. Before he went to Brighton. Never really seen him play in a game abroad. I know he's been around for a while. He's always been touted quite a lot. So when Brighton signed him, sounded like a pretty good deal. I'm not sure he's performed in real life, but in the game, he seems okay this year. I feel like he's not as good as in previous years, possibly. But that's just me. Here they go. They pass the ball down. Proper with the ball. Nakara. Back to... I cannot pronounce any of the Brighton team's names. What is going on? Reyes. I can definitely pronounce Reyes. And someone's now going to tell me I pronounced that wrong, probably. They're going to say, no, it's Reyes, not Reyes. And I'd be like, ugh, okay, fine. But that's the great thing about football. You know, so many cultures. You get to see so many different names. That's one of the great parts about football. It's an international sport of vast proportions. Okay, here we go. They're going on the attack again. We're getting nothing right now. Things are not really working out. It's better than it was when we were control, but not much better. But this could be our chance here. Markovic. Brighton have been controlling this game completely so far. But just not able to score, which is why they're doing so badly this year. Bonnie gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez tries to get it to Markovic, but wasn't a good ball. It's now a chance for Brighton to counter. Solly March coming in there. Gets the ball in. Soft header there. If he could have got a nice strong header in or a good boot, maybe a bicycle kick, probably would have gone a goal. Obviously, if he did a bicycle kick, he would need to make sure he angles it correctly, of course. Reyes tries to get it back by bouncing it off Markovic into Sutner. It basically worked out perfectly for him. Fernandez gets the ball out, but it just comes back. Here they come in for another attack. Again, no goals. See, I told you, Brighton, I think they said have scored the least amount of goals of every team this season. So they're not finding it easy to score goals. I try to take advantage of that, but we're not getting any chances. Our possession has been terrible. Now, is that because we're losing the ball, or is that because we're not tackling? I'm not completely sure. Fab has obviously been the best performer. Markovic's not having a good game. Maybe the passes have not been good. I'm not completely sure. Can we have a quick look at maybe something, maybe match stats here? Let's have a quick look. Swansea stats. Okay, passing. Total completed. So we can see down here, 60%, 53%, 65%. Yeah, from our midfield, like 60%. That's not what we want to see. Total tackling. We're getting lots of tackles. Tackles don't seem to be too bad. You're 100% there for Fernandez for tackles. That's not too bad. I think it's just the passes aren't doing well. So does that mean we should pass less? Should I pass more? No, obviously, maybe we shouldn't pass more. That's the thing I'm always confused with when it comes to these things. Like, how then do I combat that? Should I then retain possession? Keeping hold of the ball? Let's do that. Yeah, let's try and just keep hold of the ball. Don't do any adventurous, maybe, passes. Yeah, because we're not getting possession. Let's do that then. Maybe that might help. That's just what I'm thinking. Did I do a team talk? I did not, did I? Okay, let's do a team talk. Calm. Passionate. We can still come out with a winner, guys. You can do it. I don't want to push them down. I don't want to be say like, you know, it's not been good enough. I just want to be like, get out there, do your job, guys. Look what you've done this season. You can win this like you have so many other games this season. Just do what you've done the rest of the season, and it's yours. Because we can see here, Brighton don't look like they're going to score. But here they come, Reyes. Going down the wing. Not a good pass, but a bit of miscommunication there between the Swansea players. Didn't look so good. Here we go. We're getting more possession. Nope. They're coming in here with a free kick. It's all Brighton today. And a good opportunity. Again wasted. Again wasted. My scouts have this Brighton team completely known. Ayew gets the ball on the key. Tries to get the ball in. Come on, guys. Okay, another chance. The highlight has not finished, apparently. Meister gets it to Bonnie. Bonnie with a smash, but nothing. Okay. Maybe we should work the ball into box. Long shots maybe aren't going to work here. Maybe that's what we should do. Let's walk the ball into box. But then again, we're not getting many shots as it is. So maybe I do want long shots, just to try and grab a goal. It's always difficult. You know, when you see the stats, it's very easy sometimes to know what's wrong, but sometimes it's more difficult to know exactly how to fix it, you know. Cause and effect, you know. Are you doing bad passes because you're passing too much? Or are you doing bad passes because maybe you're doing risky passes? That's the sort of thing I say. It's something, you know, or maybe the other team's just really good at tackling. Maybe they're getting really stuck in there. We're getting a bit more possession of this half, which is, I guess, better. I think we might have to change some of our people to actually try and get this game going. Jordan Ayew has been completely absent this game. I know Markovic has not played well with his passes, but at least he seems to be trying. I've seen nothing from Dyer so far in this game. So, sorry, seen nothing from Ayew. So I'm going to bring on Dyer. We'll swap him around. Bonnie, yeah, let's not use him. Let's use Tammy Abraham. He needs to get in position more and stuff. Mesa and Sanchez should be changed as well, yeah. I don't want to make this many changes, but I feel like we have to right now. Mesa's looking very nervous. Let's take him off then. Otherwise, it's basically the same. Let's go. Okay. Done. Done. That means if we get an injury or something, we're going to be in trouble, but I just feel like those changes have to be made right now if we want to win this game. Markovic gets the ball in the Carroll, and Sanchez! He hits the ball into the bar. What a great... Just a little bit lower. Sanchez could have been the hero. And he scored goals like that before. I've seen him do it. Abraham gets the ball to Sanchez again. And Sanchez scores. There you go. I told you, Sanchez has improved as the season has gone on. I do feel like he's gone better and better. You know what? Sanchez and Abraham, two very good loan signings, I will say. At least in this game. Whether in real life that's the same, that's up to you guys to say. I'm not going to get into that debate right now. Here they come. Ooh. Oh, no. Thank God. Okay, we've now got the goal. Let's change our tactics slightly. We don't need to be attacking, I don't think, now. What's going on? Okay. We don't need to be attacking. Let's just go standard. Just play the game. We got a goal. We know they're going to find it difficult to score a goal. Don't work in the box. You don't need to do that. Retain possession. I think that's important. They had a lot of possession before. And keep pushing higher. I'm going to keep those things on. We've had the same on target as they have had. But they've had double the shots. But we've got the possession, the 43%. Better than it was, obviously, the beginning of the match before I changed it to attacking. We'll see how things go with standard. Hopefully we can just hold on. Just make sure Brighton don't score a goal, which it looks like isn't that difficult based upon what we've seen so far. Abraham, though, gets to the mark of it. You see, there's just a bit more to Abraham's game than Bonnie. That's why I have... What was the goalkeeper doing right there? What was he doing? Ryan, I talked about you before in this match, and I was saying how you people have been bigging you up for a while. And here we go. Great ball there. Great eyes by Carroll to see Olsen in great position. Bit of a light cross, but Dyer doesn't give up. He may not be happy with his club situation. He wants to move on, but he is a professional, and he scores 2-0. Well, I think this game's in the bag now. Matthew Ryan, wow, just watched the ball go past. Didn't seem to care at all. Maybe he thought the defender there, Suttner, would get the ball, I presume. But he should have been more careful. Carroll now with a free kick. Nothing to come from that. Duffy, I think, headed it away. But we still have the ball here. Key getting it back to Norton. Olsen, who got obviously the assist before. I like Olsen. Olsen's done well. They pass it. I didn't see who kicked that, actually. I think it was Fernandez. Dyer gets the ball to Abraham, and Abraham is offside. But yeah, you can definitely see the massive difference between Abraham and Bonnie. Even just watching like this game, the games you guys have probably seen so far, you can just see that Abraham gets into position, he passes, his team play is really good, and they scored. Reyes has scored. Is this them going to try and bring it back? Possibly. Nice little tap into there. Tight angle there. That's what I didn't expect him to score. That's why I wasn't really ready for that, because I did not expect him to score from there. But yeah, Abraham just has a lot more to his game. Markovic is injured again. Are you kidding me, Markovic? That's like your third injury this season. Murphy now. Oh my God, Murphy. Oh, Glenn Murphy is a vet. Was that which Murphy is that? Wait, which Murphy is this? I have to know. Jamie, that's not Glenn Murphy. Where's Glenn Murphy? It's Glenn, isn't it? Is he even playing? He's not even on the bench. I thought it was Glenn Murphy. Is it Glenn Murray, though? Huh. I need to check that now. I'm getting myself confused. I thought his name was Murphy. Glenn Murphy. But maybe there's two Murphys, possibly. That could be a thing. But yeah, it's the guy I'm thinking of, their veteran striker they have. You know, he's a really good striker. He's old. He has a lot of experience. But that type of shot, he would have just hit it home. Definitely. That's the type of man he is. But that Jamie Murphy, he just didn't have it in him. And we've got 1 minute left until 90 minutes, and we're holding on by 1 goal. Can we just keep this going? It's kind of... Oh, Markovic is completely out now. That's kind of a shame. It gives Dyer a chance to play more than Dyer, as we've seen him playing really well. He's getting dangerous. How did that guy not turn around and just shoot? What is that? And Fab. Ugh. Was that offside, though, I think? I looked away because I was just so happy with Fab. We got 4 minutes. Oh, my God, don't. Why are these always so long? I've noticed that this in the beta. The extra time is always much. I can't even see the player stuff now. And the time's not even moving. Here we go. Okay, so it went to the highlight, then went out the highlight, then went back in the highlight. Good to know, game. Okay, Carroll gets the ball. Smash it up. That's not what I want to see. Carroll, we're going to hold. Didn't I say retain possession? Is that retaining possession there, Carroll? Do you know what that means? Markovic didn't do a good knocker. Thank you, statistics. See, statistics are your friend. Statistics are your friend sometimes. Brighton can't score. And for all their shots, they got 1 goal. And what was that? There was no foul. Okay, so everyone thought there was a foul, and so they stopped, but then it wasn't, so the ball just went out. I'm not completely sure, but we got the win there. 2-1. How do we keep doing this? I do not know. And what does that mean for the table? Now, that obviously means Brighton could be relegated today. I'm not completely sure. There's like 7 more games, I guess. No, 8 more games. There's a lot more games to go. They're probably not relegated, to be honest. Markovic is out for 6 to 8 days. That is fine. I'm okay with that. Nordfeldt, our backup goalkeeper, does want to leave, so we'll probably be selling him. We'll have to wait and see what offers we can get. That's just some right there. Let's have a quick look at the competition. And let's see. So here we go. We're 5th at the moment in the league. We're 2 points behind Bournemouth, 4 points behind ahead of Man City and Liverpool. Oh, I can't believe we kept this up. But now we got to face all the big teams. So this is when our team has to prove themselves. If we can get points against the big teams now, we deserve to be in, you know, these European positions. I don't mean Champions, I mean like Europa League, you know, 7th. I think we can get 7th. We can get points against the big teams. You know what? I think we deserve to stay in 7th. I wasn't sure before. I thought we were just getting lucky. But if we can, we deserve it. And it's partly down because the other teams have been so bad. Look at Man City, Liverpool. Not been 12 losses there for Liverpool. 3 goal difference. And we have 5. Like, that is not good enough for Liverpool. And Tottenham, 12. The same as them, but just lots of 10 draws. And no, I'm looking at Stoke now. 6, that's not too bad. 6 draws. They've got a game in hand still. -3, the goal difference. It's not been good at all. Jermaine Defoe and Troy Deeney, the top goal scorers. What has been going on this season? Eden Hazard, though. Pereira, Haraya, Sermon. You know, some very unexpected players in these kind of top areas right here. Apart from, obviously, Eden Hazard. You'd probably put him up as being, you know, one of the best players in the league. And clean sheets, David, you know, De Gea. It's De Gea, isn't it? And Courtois, I guess. Oh, I should just stop saying people's. I just need to avoid saying people's names. I should just go, that guy, him, her, whatever. You know, just to make things easier on myself. But yeah, hopefully we can keep this going. If we don't get points to get the big teams and we go further down, you know what? That's fine. That's fine because I'm happy with whatever. If we should definitely get a top 10 position, which is amazing. I'll be happy with that, and I think we deserve that. But if we do get points with big teams and win the top 7, we can go to Europe. I think we deserve it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens at the end of the season. I hope you guys will be there. I hope you'll follow the Swans till the end of the season and beyond. I'll see you then.